Welcome back to another Mavericks Minute here with Sports Radio 810 WHB with Mike Lee, very fresh member of the Kansas City Mavericks. Only been here for just a little bit of time yet. Had you ever been to Kansas City before you became a Maverick?
Yeah, I've been here a few times last year because I was
Playing?
on Indy last year. So,
Right.
uh, we came here a few times and, played the
You ever been in a
Mavs.
fight with any of your teammates now? You
No,
guys didn't fight with the Mavs last
no,
year?
I don't. I don't fight that much. So,
We don't have any fighters coming in here. I know there's been some fights with the Mavs this year, but you're not a fighter. You've just barely been here, but you've been here as an opponent before. What's it like to don the Mavericks jersey and be out there playing in front of these fans?
yeah, it's great. I've only played 2 games so far, so kind of looking forward to this weekend and kind of seeing the crowd and the fans getting into it. So, excited for that.
What was your youth hockey experience like? You're from Connecticut, so that's back east. Lots of hockey, I'm imagining, when you're a kid there. Around here, there's some youth hockey, but it's hard. There's not a lot of ice places, right? You guys have most of the ice in Kansas City is out there at Independence. What was it like for you? When did you know you loved the game?
Yeah, kind of just, went to learn to skate one day and saw my cousin out there and kind of told my dad, hey, I want to try this out. So, and then, Connecticut is, there is a lot of hockey going on there, so it was easy to get into it. Played for a lot of teams, met a lot of people, so it was good growing up.
Now, I talked to a lot of your teammates who grew up in like Canada and stuff, and up there it's like everything. I mean, that's it. That's all they do. Every little town's got a rink, and that's what you do with youth hockey. What was your youth hockey experience like? Was almost everything in the Northeast, or did you guys travel around a little bit?
Yeah. So there's only 2 AAA teams in Connecticut at the time, and so you got to travel to Massachusetts, you got to travel all down the East Coast, go down to Maryland and play a lot of those teams. So, yeah, definitely in Canada it's more popular, but there is, being in the Northeast, there is a lot of those surrounding states that have a lot of teams, so it wasn't too bad.
And you did some prep school too. Tell me, what was that like? The regular high school. Did your high school have a hockey team too? And then you went to prep school, or how did that operate?
Yeah, so my town was kind of a big hockey town, so we had a public high school team there. I played there for 2 years, and then eventually went to prep school, played there for 2 years, and then eventually went on to juniors and then college.
So, what's college hockey like for you back there? Because there's a lot of Division I hockey that people go, well, that's not a Division I school, but it's a different thing. People are used to like what football Division I schools are. Mm-hmm. There's some schools that have some really good hockey that aren't on the top of people's minds for like football and basketball, right? Mm-hmm. You were at Sacred Heart and you were also at the University of Vermont, right?
Yep.
So what were those experiences like, and how good is the college hockey here in America?
Yeah, like Vermont was awesome, sold out building every night. So went there for 2 years and then ended up transferring to Sacred Heart. And Sacred Heart's not, as big hockey school as, a lot of the other schools in the country, but it's great hockey. My senior year at Sacred Heart, we were ranked in the top 20 a lot, so it's definitely a lot of good competition. You see a lot of those guys coming out of college hockey joining the pro scene, so and there's only 62 teams, I think, for
Mm-hmm.
college hockey, so it is a little smaller choice selection to make it Division I, which makes it a lot of much more competitive.
Right. So when did you decide this is what I want to do with my life? I want to go play professional hockey. Were you like 7 years old when you said this is what you want to do, or how did that process go for you?
Yeah, kind of just everyone kind of wants to become a professional athlete. That's kind of every kid's dream, and a lot of my friends wish they could probably do it, but I was given the opportunity to work to get to that point. So, I took advantage of it and, happy to be here.
Now, everyone's dream is to make it in the NHL, right? That's mm-hmm. what it is. But there's plenty of hockey in America and Canada and then overseas as well. How much, obviously your dream is to go to the NHL, but how long you want to see this dream out? You going to play hockey till they take the skates off of you?
I think that decision's kind of a year-by-year thing, right? I think you kind of hang them up when, you don't enjoy going to the rink anymore. And, for me, it could be, in 2 years, it could be in 7 years. You really don't know, right? So, but, until, you start losing that love to go to the rink, I think, I'll keep playing.
Yeah, eventually you can't play anymore because you get too old to do it. So you got to do it while you can, right?
Yeah.
What did you study in college?
I got my bachelor's in finance and my master's in finance and investment management.
So you got a future ahead of you, whatever it is, right? Taking care of that money and doing that.
That's right.
And don't forget, you can check out Mike and all the Mavs at Cable Dahmer Arena. You can get tickets online at kcmavericks.com.